And there's a bunch of hot legs in the studio right now, and they all belong to dudes, that's for sure. Matt Peine, Brian Neipert, Mark Bird, talking 5th Annual Jessica Peine Memorial Ride and Music Festival. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
There are so many guys in here, and it's such a small, cozy, comfy studio, but it all manages to work out. How are you feeling, Big Chief? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, ready to rock and roll, man.
Yeah, I mean, this lineup is incredible, and we're going to get to that in a second. First of all, can you believe it's the 5th year already?
Oh, yeah, I can believe it. I feel it sometimes, definitely.
It is
ready for it, though. Yeah, it's a 5 ride this year, so it's
Labor
a good 9th anniversary.
Right.
5 is an anniversary of sorts.
This is such a great event. So before we get to the tunes and all that, we're starting out with a ride. So and the weather's going to cooperate.
Yep, sounds like it's going to clear off.
Yeah.
We're going to get out of here about 10:30 in the morning from Riverside Park. Registration opens up down there at the Brew at 9:30.
Perfect.
So come over, get your raffle tickets for the $200 giveaway at the music festival.
Excellent.
And then we'll hit Keithsburg over there and stop over at Eagles Nest Sports Bar. And then we're going to get back on the bikes for after an hour. We listen to some tunes from the G-Notes.
Cool.
Cool coming in. Blast over to Ducky's, sit down and have some lunch, listen to Birdman here, belt out some tunes acoustically and with Perfectly Broken and Andy Kincaid. And we're going to get back on the bikes, come over here, set up and throw it down the biggest rock show every year. Bang.
Just like that.
Yep.
Oh, man. So you land at the Mississippi Brew in the expanded beer garden because the regular beer garden ain't enough room.
It just ain't enough room.
It's really not. But it's good that they have that space. So gates open at 4:30. Music starts at 5, and it's just like one after another. Cost is only $5. Brian, hit me with this lineup because you play in bands. Obviously, Mark does too. But, like, playing in a band with a short set is tough, but everybody gets along, so it's not like, because the turnover has to be quick.
Yeah, as long as everybody's working together.
Right. Which they will because it's such a good event, right?
We've pulled this off many times before. Everybody knows the routine.
Right.
We're up, we're down, you're set up behind stage before you get on, and all we got to do is adjust the microphones in front of the gear, and we're ready to go.
I love it. You're kind of like air traffic controller, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, we got one set of steps going down, one set of steps coming up, and you stay to those regulations, and everything works pretty smoothly.
It's so great. Timbertooth, Facing Time, Downside, 11:52, Old Man's Curse, 7 Shy, and then Room 212 wraps it up. Whew. That's a hell of a lineup. I'm not familiar with the only band I don't know on there is Timbertooth. So
that's a funny story naming that band.
Okay.
A friend of mine plays in the band. Lost his front tooth when he was a kid, so he's a tooth. And at a rehearsal one night, one of them got a little too wasted and did a timber. Thus Timbertooth.
Yes.
All right.
So that's how it came to be.
But they're out of Olin, up north of there, and just some good friends of ours have been playing together a while. And actually, this year, my executive officer from the Love Dogs, which is a band from the past that helped us out, their drummer's going to be setting out. So Steve's going to get on the drums and cover that set. So it'll be the first time he's been able to play in like 3 years. So I'm excited about that. There's a lot of. As far as my friends, I get to watch everybody. That's I get to see all my good friends come play that night. It's just
it's a
big jam, for me, and it's just in memory of Jess, and
awesome.
It turns out great. Yeah,
I was wearing. Somebody gave me a Pearl City Life Rider shirt.
That was Hard Tongue.
I know
he's still in trouble for that sometimes.
I know.
It's a special shirt.
Well, I don't want to throw him under the bus, but
it just makes you an honorary member, so you have to live with that. Yeah. So,
And I was wearing it the other day, and I was at Family Video, and a girl working was like, "What's that?" And I told her about the event, and she's like, "Oh, I had a kidney transplant." And I'm like, "Well, then you should come out."
Yeah, definitely.
Isn't it amazing how it affects and organ donation can touch everybody?
It touches lives every day.
Yeah.
There's like 27 people die every day waiting on a transplant.
Wow.
That's one of the big facts that are out there. And we were at our ride last year and met a young lady who had saved when she was like 6 months old.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and she approached us because she saw the shirts and thanked us for the work that we do, and that's what's cool about it. We have the Pearl City Life Riders RC is based on organ donation awareness and spreading the word about organ donation awareness, and that green ribbon. People who are connected instantly recognize it. So that's,
they do,
that's a cool part.
And I had no idea that it's that you see that and everybody knows exactly what that is. So that was a cool moment for me because then I had an excuse to talk, which I love doing anyway. I got to talk about the event. So that was a pretty cool thing for me on that little of a scale to be able to tell somebody that didn't know. And I'm glad that she said something, And
they're not afraid to approach you when they see that.
That's nice, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's so great. Listen, this event in the 5th year, it is a labor of love, to put it lightly, but it always comes together. I know that it's a lot of work up until tomorrow when it's going on.
Yeah.
But talk about the support.
I hate to hog the mic, but
that's right.
These guys are what makes the event.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they come down, they donate their time. And it's not just for us, for everybody around town. They
right.
support Muscatine in more ways than everybody realizes.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones that have put this event to where it is.
Sure.
I just coordinate the thing and just keep them sharing in the closet going after everything that they've been through.
No kidding.
And we ride for the awareness, but we also, that's one of our main things, is to provide funding to Jessica's Closet here in town. That's helping people every day. Right now, as we speak, they're helping people. And Brian's taking it upon himself with the golf outing and stuff.
Right.
So we're doing we're giving them double support all year long.
Not even a fire can stop Jessica's Closet.
No, and
you got to come with more than that.
Right.
And it's these guys here that do this kind of stuff for me is what it's all about. And our sponsors, we'll get to that later, dude. That's going to take 10 minutes. So
you got a ton of good support. All right, Birdman. So you've been a part of this event for a long time, and Perfectly Broken was here a few weeks ago in studio. And again, an excuse for people, at the very least, if you just want to hear some good tunes, that's great. So Perfectly Broken, you're at Ducky's. And how long is the set going to be there for you?
We're looking at probably about an hour.
An hour? Okay.
An hour and
That's
a half
great.
for the stop.
Perfect. So. And then you get done, and then you head back over to Muscatine, and then you're closing things out. So you have a little bit of a break, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I plan to help move equipment on.
Good, there you go.
In between, so.
Oh man, I'm so excited because again, each year the music and everybody gets along, and it's really a nice thing to see. We have a lot of events. We had Richie's Rock Fest last weekend, and people came together for that, and now with the 5th annual Jessica Peine Memorial Ride Music Festival, it just once again reaffirms, if there were anybody that had any doubts, that the Muscatine music community has to be one of the best in the state, if not in the country, when it comes to, there's an event going on, let's get involved. Brian, on an average, for the course of a year, Mark, you too, how many benefits would you say that you play, if you had to guess?
On average, I'd say probably 8 to 10 per year.
Yeah.
I mean, I played at the Richie Rock Fest last weekend, and I'm playing, tomorrow night on this. I hate to put a number on it because we don't really, it doesn't really matter to us how many we're playing.
Right.
It's the cause that we're supporting,
Sure.
If it's something we believe in and we feel like we can get behind, we'll give, we do this for fun.
Yeah.
And so just to bring that out, and if people are willing to listen to us.
And this is your 5th year playing the ride?
Yeah, we've been at all 5. So.
That's awesome.
And Bird's a close second in 4, I believe.
Nice. Well, come on. Step it up, Bird. Let's go. What are you doing over here? Let's talk sponsors, Matt, because it is an army, right? Whichever mic you want to grab is fine.
It's great. Yeah, our sponsors have been great, including you.
Sure.
President thing going on.
Oh, no. Get both of them.
Two microphones. Oh, that couldn't be a good thing, right?
But no, let's see from the start. Chamberlain Heating and Air have been there every year for us. Mac Vintage Sound, you guys have helped us out all this time. Quick, somebody give me a web page or somebody stand up and show me my shirt because it's not on there. C&J Sounds, Young Brother Stamp Works, The Brew. I mean, there's just a list of them. I could go on forever. I mean, they support us every year. They stand up and help us get the shirts out. They help us get stuff bought. Things paid for. The Young Brothers Stamp Works stage this year, we're bringing in a big stage.
Nice.
Legit, just like down at the riverfront this year. So
that's good.
Yeah, so it's cool things, and it comes big money out of their pockets. The Brew also stepped on with that stage, and they're helping out big time. So it's just a never-ending list. I mean, it goes on and on. Ostrich Associates, Uptown Motors. I mean, these are our main sponsors, and they do a great job for us. And if I skipped any of them, I know they'll forgive me, because I can't see a shirt right now. If somebody stood up and gave me a shirt,
I know that. Well, I know that they're going to forgive you. And at this point, moving forward, if somebody was listening that was involved with a business, how would they go about getting, becoming a sponsor?
Oh, you just contact us at the Pearl City Life Riders RC.com, the contact tab. I'll help you out getting on board next year.
It's that easy to become a part of this, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. We're a nonprofit. All the money goes, all proceeds are that. Nothing goes into our pocket. Everything at the end of the year, even our dues and stuff, we donate over to the closet. So,
even the dues?
Yes, membership dues. If there's anything left, we put it over to the closet.
That's fantastic.
We are nonprofit whatsoever. Everything that proceeds we get go to the closet or the brew. And the JP Cycle's another one. Yeah. They've been on board for 5 years. Ducky's Lagoon, of course. BP West Side Story. I think I got everybody else. Oh no, Poopies. Let's not forget about Poopies. They're another non-stop sponsor. Yeah. We're not even riding there on last year because we went there and they wanted to come back down and help support the event. Martin and Whitaker's been there since the beginning when I was coaching their football team.
Wow.
Back all them years ago after Jesse died. So it's been a great thing, and let's also just remember the work that Sharon Phillips does with the outreach in Muscatine.
Yeah. She's a great lady.
Yes, she is. Pearl City Outreach is, feeds people, clothes people. I mean, she's a wonderful woman, and the time she invests, I just put a smidge. She's doing it on all sides down there, so let's support them as well throughout the year. And
for sure, because again, like most things, having an event like tomorrow and the ride and the music festival, that's one day, but there's people that need help every day, and that's where like Sharon and everybody
exactly. And on the other side of the organ donation, you got it. You aren't going to take it with you.
Exactly.
All major religions support organ donation and are for it. So, if you can save somebody, my grandpa passed away 2 years ago at the age of 85 and was able to donate his tissue.
Wow.
To help out. So
that's great.
Age is not an issue. I mean, we need it from all races. The percentage rate increases.
Yeah.
If it's individual race. So I mean, they can cross it over, but it just increases the percentage of success if it's in the same. So every race is needed. All the support is out there. I mean, it's just let's get out there, support a great event, support the closet, support these bands.
Yeah.
And our sponsors,
It's a good day, I'll tell you what. Kicks off with the ride, 5th Annual Jessica Peine Memorial Ride and Music Festival. Wraps up at the Brew. Again, gates open at 4:30. Music starts at 5. $5 entry fee. Timbertooth, Facing Time, Downside, 1152. Old Man's Curse, 7 Shy. And Room 212. It's a lot of bands and all for a good cause. Pearl City Life Riders RC.com. If you have any other questions or if you want to get involved as a potential sponsor for the 6th Annual, which will be coming up next year, one step at a time, but
let's get through this one.
Oh, it's such a good event, though. We know it's going to continue, and being able to, have PSAs that run here and talk about it, it's a no-brainer for us to be involved.
Awesome.
Especially since you're kind of my neighbor anyways, sort of.
Yeah, we live up on that hill area.
I drive past your house every day.
Yeah, you can see the big nice cheese choke sign out front. You
saw
talk about that one.
No, I didn't even want to bring it up. I know. All right, listen, it's a good cause, and these guys all involved, obviously some great local bands, and I hope that you come out and support it tomorrow. At the very least, get yourself informed on organ donation and find out how you could save a life. Gentlemen, thank you.
Absolutely.
Glad you came in. And I really thought Mark was going to bring a guitar. I figured you just travel with it everywhere you go.
Saving it for tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe we can play a little air guitar on the way out.